Hello, everyone. Sue.oneschuk here, continuing the workbook lessons of A Course in Miracles. And today we're continuing on with review 5, and we're on lesson 177. And again, these lessons are very short. And then I'm going to do a reading from the Year of Forgiveness, written by Tina Louise Spalding. And in the reading, it is Tina channeling Jesus. So it'll be a message, another message from Jesus. As the Course in Miracles, it's definitely Jesus speaking to us. All right, so here it is, lesson 177. God is but love, and therefore so am I. There is no death. The Son of God is free. God is but love, and therefore so am I. In lesson review 164, I believe I said the other one was review 163, and this is 164. Now are we one with him who is our source. God is but love, and therefore so am I. So what Jesus has to say through Tina is this regarding this lesson. And he always starts with, you are blessed beings indeed. I am the one you know as Jesus. You are traveling through this journey with us for good reason. This is a time on your planet when the escalating energies of love begin to be felt. Those of you confused about this see that those aspects of you that are troublesome and have caused you difficulty are resurfacing or revisiting your consciousness so that you may have another look at them. And that's what we're doing in the course. I'm going to add a little bit and interject here. You know, again, the unconscious guilt is coming up. All of it is all ego-based. Again, it's all, again, simply, it sounds simple in speaking it, but the one problem is that we believe we're separate from God. So that's, you know, we're undoing the ego. We're undoing all of this that we think is troublesome here. And whatever has caused us difficulty in this illusory world, in the dream, all of it which is not real. So he goes on to say, some of you are spiritual seekers who have traveled on this journey for a long time, and you will be surprised by what comes up for review. You thought you had dealt with that a long time ago, but have learned some visitations, or have had some, I should say, visitations by old habits, old patterns, and even people from the past. These are not signs of failure, but of your success. So when that is coming up, it's not to judge it, not to make it wrong. And when it's coming up, there's the opportunity. It's an opportunity to be able to move through it with the help of the Holy Spirit. Again, these are the small dregs of ideas and beliefs in your mind that you have not yet let go, forgiven, and risen above. You are given another opportunity to rise above those things and to choose love instead. Do not see, again, any negative emotion or difficult situations as failures. They are far from it. Again, they are opportunities for you to clear the table of any past errors you may or may not have made. They are only errors. Remember, the Course says, a mistake is only something to be corrected. An error is only something to be corrected. Again, they are not sins and they are not failures. It is very important for you not to get discouraged at this point in your evolutionary journey. Your journey is one to love. Therefore, anything not love in you shows itself one more time for you to add love to that situation. If you have people coming back into your life that you have dismissed, you must show love in this situation. This does not mean that you are a doormat. It does not mean that you are put upon by those who have already put upon you. It may mean that, in fact, they come around one more time to lay their stories on you, and you say, I'm not falling for it this time. I have fallen for it so many times before. I send you on your way with love. That's not with judgment, but with love. It does not mean that you must become a victim of anything or anyone. In fact, what this time and place in your evolutionary cycle asks of you is to rise to your highest place yet. We're always going higher as we move through and undo the ego. Stand firm and tall in love, and know who you are to the deepest depths of your soul. And Jesus concludes by saying, I'm the one you know as Jesus, and I will speak again to you. All right, so that is lesson 177, which is God is but love, and therefore so am I. There is no death, and the Son of God is free. God is but love, and therefore so am I. Now are we one with him who is our source. God is but love, and therefore so am I. I'm just looking for something here for a second, if I can find it quickly. Not remembering what chapter the obstacles of peace were. It's just coming to me as I'm concluding here. And I would have had it prepared, but I'm hearing to look at something there with regards to this. And give me 1 second, because I think I may come across it real quickly here. Well, one of the obstacles is, which is coming to mind while I was looking for it, is that is our fear of death. And our fear of death comes from the ego. Remember, anything of the ego is fear-based. And because we are this, we believe we are this body, we believe in death. And this lesson, if you go back and read over it, it says there is no death. The Son of God is free. We are free because we are love. We are, it says, God is but love, and therefore so am I. I am as God created me. That was one of the other previous lessons. Actually, it was yesterday in the review. Again, not only are we afraid of death, we are afraid of love. And with God, we are eternal. Again, we don't believe that. We don't believe in the eternity. And we are so wrapped up in the ego, in the dream, that we are blocking all of this that we are. We don't believe that we are sinless. We don't believe that we are holy. We don't believe that we are innocent. Really, if we go into the depth of our soul, we don't believe that. If we don't believe it in ourselves, then we're not seeing it in our brothers and sisters. We are not seeing their holiness. We are not seeing their innocence. We're not seeing their sinlessness. So it's in our doing our work, undoing the ego. And one of the practices, and one I take on, and today after doing this lesson again, to go deeper in it, is for me to hold that space of love for whoever's in front of me, and to be open to see the Christ in them. Not the ego, not their, as I may judge their sinfulness, as I may judge their lack of innocence, as I may judge their lack of holiness. This course is bringing us from the separation. Again, bringing us from the special relationship, which is all based in ego. And any of that where I'm not seeing my brother or sister in that space of love is coming from a special relationship, from ego. Remember, the ego gives to get, or seeks to get. In a holy relationship, all that's present is love. you see the love and the Christ in another, the holiness and again the sinlessness, the innocence in another, because it's reflecting the innocence and the love and the sinlessness in you. I'm reminded again of the prodigal son, and I can't put my finger on it at the moment in terms of the course, but it speaks to it. The father of the son that was wayward, no matter what shenanigans he played out in his life. His one brother stayed on the land supporting his father, but the other one went off. And when he returned home, the father threw a party. All he saw, all he was present to was love, the love in his son. And that's who God is for us. God sees only the love in us, the holiness in us, the innocence in us, the sinlessness in us. So go forward today to the best of your ability to practice these lessons. Again, God is but love, and therefore so am I, and there is no death. Death is only of the ego. The ego believes in death. We live on in eternity. And it said, there is no death. The Son of God is free. We are free. We are free right now. But if we're caught up in the ego, we're not free. Without the ego, we are free. God is but love, and therefore so am I. And now are we one with him who is our source. We're always one with him. So we're moving from duality to unity, from separation to oneness. All right. Thank you for being here. And so appreciate it. And please like, share this video. Please comment. I want to hear from you. Any questions, any thoughts, anything you wish to express. It's an opportunity for us to connect. It's an opportunity for this community to connect. So be generous, share your comments. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I'm grateful for those who have and that this community is building. I believe that Spirit has much more for all of us, and to go within I am going in within my own self, particularly right now for the next month at a deeper level. What is it? What is Spirit asking of me? And to go into my heart, to follow my heart. And I offer that to you as well. So please, I haven't reminded you of this for a while, to continue with your journaling as you are continuing with the course and the lessons. Be very helpful for you to recognize where you are stopped or stuck by the ego, and also to do your work with the Holy Spirit, and to recognize those habits or beliefs or patterns that keep coming up that block you from being the love that you are. All right, got me on a roll here. And thank you again for being here. And I believe that's all I wanted to say, other than I look forward to being with you in the next video, which is lesson 178 of the review 5. All right. Have a love-filled day. And from my heart to yours, I extend you much love. All right. Bye for now.